Nothing says Christmas spirit than looking like I'm from Hawaii and wearing a Christmas hat. Welcome to the 8th day of Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. You've made it. Once again, you guys' journey is bringing you one step closer to the holiday season. So, much like yesterday's contest, today is going to be from our friends at tradingcardmint.com. Of course, like I said yesterday, if you guys are from the US, all you got to do is like, comment on this video, and if you guys are just wandering travelers brought here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and make sure that you guys are following the channel for the constant Christmas updates, because you guys don't want to miss one of these 12 days. Actually, it's going to end up being the 14 days of Christmas because I can't count, but alas, there's that. So if you guys are also looking at picking up cards, tradingcardmint.com has you, enter M40 on checkout and you will save a little bit of money on your purchase, because the holidays are about saving, or when you're buying cards for yourself because you're lonely. Let's dig on into today's deck profile, shall we? Nothing says Christmas spirit like blowing up your own cards and getting more new things because you just have that kind of money. The holiday season. Gotta love it. So, on the 12 days of Akeno, of course, returns to bring us quite another little special deck profile today. And as I said, today we are blowing up our own crap and getting more crap. It's amazing. It's almost like I'm being rewarded for this or something. So, how does Unchained Monarch actually work? Well, my simple-minded friend, this deck is so easy. Oh man, sorry. I always wanted to say that. Alright, so it all revolves around this guy right here. Kraz, the Light Monarch. On his normal or special summon, you can target up to 2 cards on the field, destroy those targets, and if you do, each player can draw 1 card for each card that they controlled that was destroyed by this effect. And this card can't attack during the turn that this effect is applied. Who cares about that? So, we're going to use Kraz to target our beautiful Unchained cards. The Unchained cards have this fantastic effect that says, if this set card is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon 1 Unchained from your deck. Well, wait a minute here. So, I get to pop this, potentially search 2, draw 2. Well, that's really good, actually. So, basically, when I was looking at this, I was like, so this is just domain lock the deck with some fun little spice in it. But no, Akeno actually went one step further. We're using this as a pure advantage-based engine to deck thin and generate card advantage while building a board that lets us link summon with our opponent's monsters, because that is also what this deck gets to, because the whole Unchained part of this deck all wants to use our opponent's monsters to link summon. That's the beautiful thing about Disaster Boy here, is you target 1 face-up monster opponent controls. Immediately after this effect resolves, link summon with it. So you go second with this deck, and you just start breaking down your opponent's board. The whole time your opponent's like, what's going on here? Why is my opponent like plus 30 on me over there? And you're like, haha, look at all of these cards. They are bricks I cannot do anything with. It's kind of what I feel like this deck actually ends up feeling like at certain points. Because you're like, I've built a castle. And then you're like, I can't do anything with it. But it's really, I will say that this looks really good on paper for the concept presented in the way that it actually is. So, let's dig into this. So we have triple copies of Aether the Brick. So you can tribute summon this card by tributing 1 tribute summon monster. Oh, Kraz. Cool. And then if this tribute, so you can send 2 spell trap cards from your deck to the graveyard, different names, to special summon Kraz. That's all we care about here. 1 Kraz from your deck. And then you get to apply Karaz's effect. And during your opponent's main phase, if this card is in your hand, you can banish 1 Monarch spell trap card. Immediately after this effect resolves, you can tribute summon. So, oh yeah, that's to grant the tribute ability on the opponent's turn. So, roll out. So the really cool thing is, like, yes, you can generate all this plus advantage not only on your turn, you can also do it on your opponent's turn. which things really start to get really black and white and hazy there, as you're just climbing up these huge ladders on your opponent. Yeah, who cares if your opponent's gone down full combo, doesn't have a negate, just to let them draw 2 because you Kuraz their field. Like, you have to be careful to know when to Kuraz and when not to give it up. So we also have triple copies of Kuraz. Like I said, this is your whole draw engine. This is what your deck wants to be. And unfortunately, if something happens to this poor guy, well, you know, it's all downhill from there. We have triple copies of Eidos. Now, we don't play his little comrade, but Eidos grants you the additional means to get another normal summon in addition to, you know, your main one. And then, of course, that's all we care about this guy. It's one stepping stone into Kuraz to generate the board-breaking ability of this deck. Now, we get into the Unchained cards, the good part of this deck. It's a lot better than Kuraz. So, Arahara, or Urahura, or however you want to pronounce it, target 1 card to control. You get unable to special summon things except for fiends for the turn. Sadness, but that's fine. We'll worry about that later. And then you get to destroy the targeted card, and you get to special summon this card from your hand. And then if this card on the field is destroyed by card effect, except for himself, you get to special summon 1 Unchained from your hand or deck. That's actually quite bonkers because it allows us to further step into Disaster or Rakia. Now, Rakia here this one's a quick effect, though. It lets you target 1, destroy it, and you get to special summon, except for Fiend. Once again, that whole Fiend restriction doesn't hurt this deck, because Kuraz is your stepping stone to get into the locking aspect of the deck. So, and then, of course, if the poor guy is destroyed, you get to special summon. I love the fact that these guys are floaters. Like, that's honestly what makes this deck a little bit better than most. Then we have 2 copies of the Unchained Soul of Disaster. So this guy does get an attack buff of 300 for each Unchained card in your graveyard, so it will start building over time. And if it's destroyed by a card effect or by battle, you can target an Unchained monster, except for himself, and special summon it from your graveyard. So if you like, you have a run, you can at least get another monster to float on out to grant you more advantage generation, which I think something players kind of underestimate in a deck like this. It's things like floatability and advantage generation that are the reason why a deck like this can succeed. Now, we also have Triple Abomination Prison. This is your generic Rhoda, that if you also pop it, you get to special summon, which is actually kind of good. If you have to go get your starter in the form of one of these, you've got the multi-purposing aspect, or if you got to Kuraz one of these, you're good to go. Wailing, if you link summon an Unchained Monster, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. That does come up, but once again, you're going second deck. You're aiming to rip apart your opponent's field. So if you need to set this and pop it off to start your combo, you very well can. Triple copies of Desires. So I'm a little bit on the fence about this, but I think seeing the power of this, that this is okay in the deck, especially 3, because you need as many cards as you can possibly get to start winning the game. Then we have 1 copy of Upstart Goblin. Triple Tenacity searches for Prime, which is another extender to get out our Aether here. And we'll have 1 Pantheism for search. And then we have 1 copy of the Frost Blast. So if you control a monster with 2,400 or more attack, you can target a set card on the field and destroy it. And then you banish this card to add 1 Monarch Spell Trap card from your graveyard. And then target 1 set card to destroy and destroys it. So you get a double whammy here with this. Card's pretty okay. 2 copies of Prime because our beautiful extender. Triple copies of Escape and triple copies of Abominable for just more of those on set. Just generate as much advantage as you can. Like, in a world where you don't open up these 12 bricks, well, yikes. Actually, up down here is 1 IP, 1 Cerberus, triple copies of the Unchained Soul of Rage, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, triple copies of Unchained Soul of Anguish, 1 Boral Sword, 1 Borreload, and triple Unchained Abomination. Side deck here is triple Nibiru, triple Gamma Seal, triple Phantasme, triple Twin Twister, and triple copies of the Red Reboot. Wrapping up the fantastic 8th day of Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. if you guys want to get entered into in today's contest, like I said, all you gotta do is like and comment on this video. And I ask kindly if you guys make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. Make sure those bell notifications are on, because you don't want to miss any of the 12 days of Christmas, nor do you want to miss anything else that's coming out in news, because we have the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime coming soon, and Master Rule 5 is probably around the corner, and the TCG ban list. So many things to look forward to, actually, right now. Alright, guys, I'll see you on the flip side. Deucerino. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.